Once we've scheduled the games, we can now go in and start scoring. Once you click the game, you can select Start Game and learn about each functionality. You can add players to team profiles. These 3 vertical dots allow you to add yellow and red cards, as well as track timeouts and edit team names. You are able to switch between periods at the top right by clicking quarter 1. And in that plus sign, you can add a shootout or overtime. You always have the ability to edit the game name as well. You can manage each player and make edits in the game, such as a cap number. You can assign actions to each player by first clicking the name of the player, then by clicking the action. You can always check the actions by clicking Statistics in the top right before you finish a game. So now we can actually begin scoring the game. We can check the white, which is the left side of Stephens, and the blue team, the right blue side of Azevedo. If we need to add a player or even a head coach, we can click Add Player, and we can either choose existing, which means you can choose from any athletes who are subscribed to the 6-8 app profile and select them and their 6-8 ID so that each statistic will go directly to their 6-8 app profile after the game. We can even search for these athletes as well. Or we can go back and add a player by creating a new player. This functionality allows you to type in. So for example, if I want to add a head coach, such as Tony Azevedo, I can use HC in player number to now add a head coach to Team Stephens. As mentioned earlier, we can also edit a player and switch their cap number, which happens many times in the middle of a game of water polo. Once you do this, you may have 2 athletes with the same number. So once again, we want to edit another athlete to change their cap number. Once you've made all your edits, feel free to start the game by pressing Start Sprint. You can do this by simply clicking Start Sprint, or by first clicking the athlete who won the sprint, then clicking the action of Start Sprint and selecting the winner and loser. Now we can begin selecting our athletes and the corresponding actions of each statistic and each action. Remember, we always want to click the athlete first, then the action. Some actions have action details, which allows you to type in specific information or even put in notes, such as a good steal, maybe she was high in the lane. This is more specific for coaches. Now we can continue statting the game by clicking the athlete, then the stat. Notice you can choose to add more detail, but it is not necessary. So for the assist, you can choose to add detail. When goal or exclusion are selected, there's always more details to be filled out. Goal allowed usually goes to the goalie that was scored on. Then specifications allows you to select the time that the goal was scored, which is very important. Then you can select if it was a natural, 6-on-5, penalty, or counterattack goal. Feel free to take notes if you'd like as well in this section. This was just a quick introduction. Watch more videos to learn about the specific details of each action and how to stat properly.